Hey everyone, this is Phoebe from Street Style Surgery. I hope you're all good this week. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these wrapped string pots. The materials we'll need is one tin can with the label taken off and the inside cleaned, some PVA glue in a pot with a paintbrush, and some string. So you can wrap the string in any different pattern. For this one I used thick bands and a thin band and just pinks and yellows. But for this one I'm going to show you how to make a stripy pot. So I've cut 5 lengths of string in different colours. They're all the same length, and to make it nice and easy to measure I just wrapped it round my elbow twice. So each of them is the same length. And then I've got 4 pieces of white string. Each of them is the same length as well, and I just wrap them round once. So I'm going to have the stripes going one colour and then a band of white and then a different colour and a band of white, and so on all the way up the can. If I need more, then I'm just going to cut them as I go. But I'll see how I get on with these 5 coloured ones and 4 white ones just to start off with. So the first thing we're going to do is to put a thick band of PVA all the way around the bottom of the can. So layer it on really nice and thick. All the way around. Making sure you put something on the table if you're working on a surface that you don't want to get glue on. So then I'm just going to pick which colour I'm going to start with. So I'm going to start with this purple. So I'm just going to put the end of the string, as close to the bottom of the can as I can. And then I'm going to turn the can and just let the string stick onto the glue. I'm just guiding it with my finger. So just as I rotate the can, it's sticking as it goes. And then you can see when it gets back to where it started, you just have to guide it up above and then carry on twisting. So you don't need to pull on the string really, you just need to guide it and it will stick to the glue. And if any gaps start appearing, you can just push it down a little bit. And if that, like's happened here, the string slipped off the bottom, you can just push it back on, maybe stick it down a bit. So I'm just kind of gently patting it to make sure it's stuck to the glue. And then just carrying on turning and keeping the string in my hand, making sure it's getting stuck down as I turn the can. So I am keeping the string kind of tight-ish in my hand, just so that you can keep it as close together as possible. And then yeah, just keep sticking it down a bit, making sure there are no gaps. Carry on turning. Then all the way to the end of the string. So now I've got my first stripe, and I'm just going to add a bit more glue now. And this is what you need to do, just as you go, just carry on adding glue as you need it. This is just to keep it from getting too messy and to keep the glue from drying out. If you were to glue all over it to start with, by the time you got to the top, that would have dried. So you just want to keep doing it as you go. So now I'm going to start my first white stripe, and I'm just going to do that from where the purple one ended. So just match up those ends and then carry on as you were doing before, just pushing it down and turning the can. And then this is just the same process. You carry on doing it, carrying on gluing as you go and adding different colours in your stripe pattern all the way to the top. So now I've finished wrapping all my stripes, and I just had to cut one extra white one because it only came up to just near the top. So, but that's worked out fine. So now I've got equal numbers of colourful and white stripes. So just gonna snip that off neatly at the top. So you've got a nice neat end, and any bits that are kind of, any of the end bits that might stick up a bit, so you can see like that one, you can just put a blob of glue on and press them down with your finger, nice and gently. Where I started is also a bit loose, so I'm just going to make sure that it doesn't come unravelled by putting a bit of glue on. Any of the other end bits. And there you have it, my finished wrapped string pot. I really like the stripy one. So now I've got the two different types. So I hope you can experiment and try out some different options yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this how-to and you enjoy making your own wrap string pots. Bye!